American. It's your brother Zakayala from the Church of Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I want to start this off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawashi. Shalom to the Yakim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. And shalom to the Yahweh that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, remaining faithful, and for wisdom to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings to you all, like the sun. All right. And I also want to give double honors to the elder apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, you know what I'm saying, who I grew up in this truth from. All right. So this lesson is basically going to be, you know what I'm saying, this world is going under great darkness, gross darkness. You know what I'm saying? Gross darkness, the people stand that. All right, so the time ain't going to be around here where, you know, you're going to have all your luxuries, all your times where you can go and you can enjoy your days, you know what I'm saying? You can enjoy your lifestyle, you know, be comfortable out here, you know what I'm saying? And just do you, you know? That's not going to be the case out here. Real soon. You know what I'm saying? Gross darkness, right? You got this alphabet agenda that's being pushed out here. You know what I'm saying? Where people ain't gonna have much of a choice. You know, people ain't gonna have much of a choice. You know, you're either gonna accept this. You know what I'm saying? Or it's just not going to end well for you, right? And that goes from the least to the greatest, you know, because they're coming after your children. They're coming after your children, you know. And these things have been prophesied. These things have been prophesied long ago, man. Long ago. Let's go to Matthew. Go to Matthew chapter 24 and let's hit that real quick. All right, Matthew chapter 24. I'm going to hit verse 19. Matthew chapter 24, verse 19, it says, "And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days." You know what I'm saying? They are coming for your children. Now they're talking about getting them in the kindergartens. You know what I'm saying? Getting them in the grade schools. You know, for example, my nephew came up to me the other night. And he was talking about, dude, you know what I'm saying? These guys are all about that alphabet lifestyle in my cubes, you know what I'm saying? In my cubicle. You know, at work. He ain't have no say in the matter. You bet not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You bet not say nothing. You know, so we seeing these times that's increasing out here. These times are getting worse and worse and worse by the day. You know, and it's about to get heavy. Let's go to 2 Timothy. Let's hit that real quick. Right? 2 Timothy chapter 3. 2 Timothy chapter 3 verse 1, and it says, This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection. You know what I'm saying? Without natural affection out here. You know, bro, ain't nothing natural about that. Ain't nothing natural about none of that shit that's going down, man. You know, what's it say? It says truce breakers. Right? False accusers. Incontinent. Fierce. And it's about to get fierce out here. Shit's about to get real fierce out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got these jokers running, you got these jokers, you know what I'm saying, driving back and forth and enjoying their daily life. You know, like ain't nothing gonna change, ain't nothing gonna happen, right? A massive lockdown is coming. The first one was just the prototype. This one is about to be the real thing, man. This one's about to be the real deal, right? It's about to get fierce. It's about to get fierce. All right, let's go back. False accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. Despisers of those that are good. You know what I'm saying? My nephew's a good kid. My nephew's a good kid. But those co-workers that work with him despise him because he's good. Because he's good. Because he's willing to tell them about themselves, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dude, that ain't right. That ain't right out here. You know, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. And nobody's about to give a fuck out in these days, man. Nobody. It's about to get real fierce. Real fierce. Alright? So let's jump to let's get that. Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. It says, am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? You know what I'm saying? You're going to be an enemy to many people. Many people are going to see you as their enemies. You know what I'm saying? They're going to see you as their enemy because you telling them the truth. You know what I'm saying? You tell them about themselves, man. You tell them that that's what thus said the Most High, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. You know what I'm saying? You about to find out who's really on your side out here. You about to really find out, bro. All right. Okay, so let's get Apocrypha. Let's go to the Apocrypha. Let's go to the Apocrypha and let's hit Second Ezra real quick. Right, Second Ezra chapter 9. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 1, it says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? When he will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, man, we seeing that shit, dude. We seeing that shit. These jokers out here, man, you got Cuba. They raising hell over there. And jokers is getting killed. Then we got the president of Haiti, right? Then we got South Africa. Yo, this shit is getting real, man. What's the scripture say? The scripture say that times is gonna be fierce out here. It's gonna be fierce. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get real fierce. It's gonna be despisers of those that are good out here. Right? Verse 4, it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? When you go to Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8, it says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, you know what I'm saying? They prophesied. They shook their hands towards the gates of the nobles, man. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. You see what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. It says, for like as all that is made in the world at the beginning and an end. And the end is manifest, man. And the end is manifest. The end is manifest. Where do you find the end at? You go to Ecclesiastes. You go to book of Ecclesiastes chapter 3, and it goes down the list. It goes down the list that there's a time for this, there's a time for that. There's a time for a beginning, there's a time for an end. You know what I'm saying? And that end is manifest. That end is manifest. It's a time to embrace. It's time to refrain from embracing. It's a time to love. It's a time to hate. It's a time for war. It's a time for peace. You see what I'm saying? And it's about to get real out here. It's about to get real. Right? It says, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works, and endings in effects and signs. And we're about to see the signs. We're seeing them right now. We're seeing these signs right now, man. And these signs are abundant. These signs are abundant. You got the chariots out here, man. Call hello, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. You got the chariots, you know. You got these meteor showers. You got blood moons. You know what I'm saying? Wolf moons. All kinds of moons. Right? You got stuff that NASA can't even begin to fathom happening out here, man. You got this stuff. You got that stuff. Right? Verse 7, it says, and everyone that shall be saved, and shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith, whereby ye have believed, right? Whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils. You see, they don't see the perils coming. They don't see the perils coming, man. They don't see the perils coming, bro. Because it's about to be fierce out here, boy. It's about to be fierce out here, dude. These jokers don't even see that. These jokers do not see that. They don't see that. It says, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land. You see what I'm saying? And within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. From the beginning. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Nah, Slocky. Let's go to the book of John. The book of John. Right? Let's see what we got. Slocky, the wind blowing. Trying to get my scriptures right now. Alright. This book of John, chapter 17. John, chapter 17, verse 6. It says, I have manifest thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Out of the world. You see what I'm saying? You see people talking about we're going to be raptured. There ain't going to be no rapture out here, man. Look around you. Look around you. Shouldn't there have been a rapture by now? Should there have not been a rapture out here by now? You see what I'm saying? These jokers out here, they declaring their rights. They getting their rights. You know what I'm saying? They are getting their rights. They coming for their shit. And they coming for your kids. You don't think there should have been a rapture by now? We got this mark of the beast that's coming. You know what I'm saying? This chip is being pushed heavy, hard body. Hard body. You don't think there should have been a rapture by now, man? You see what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be none of that. Ain't gonna be none of that. No, every single one of these jokers is gonna have to go through what's coming. Every single last one of these jokers is gonna come through what's gonna have to face what's coming. They're gonna have to face what's coming. You see, ain't no way out of here. Ain't no way out of here but the straight gate. Ain't no way out of here but the straight gate. Ain't no games. Ain't no games. You see what I'm saying? How can you be tested if you ain't going through nothing? How can you reach the mark if you ain't struggled? Right? So let's continue on. John chapter 17, verse 6, and we read it again. It says, I have manifested thy name unto the men, I could break that down right there, man, because this ain't about you women. This ain't about you women. First and foremost, y'all need to understand that. There's an order. There's an order around here. You see what I'm saying? The Most High said, I would have everything be done decently and in order. Decent and in order. You see what I'm saying? Decent and in order. And it begins with the men. It begins with the men. You see? Right? It says, I have manifested thy name unto the men which thou gavest me out of the world. Thine they were, and thou gavest them me. And they have kept my word. And they have kept my word. And they have kept my word. You see what I'm saying? They weren't looking for raptures, man. They weren't looking for a rapture. You see what I'm saying? They weren't looking for a rapture. They weren't looking for a way out. No, they knew what the business was, man. The apostles knew. You see what I'm saying? Paul knew. Timothy knew. James knew. John knew. All the apostles knew. Peter knew. You see what I'm saying? Shit had to get real for the believers. Shit had to get real for the believers. Don't nobody believe out here. Don't nobody believe. Why? Because the scripture say what? What did Yahawah say? He said, when I return, shall I find faith on the earth? Shall I yet find faith on the earth? You see what I'm saying? It's going to get that bad. It's going to get that bad. Ain't nobody going to have no faith out here, bro. Ain't nobody going to have no faith out here. Ain't nobody going to have no faith out here. You see what I'm saying? Everybody want to say they believe, but what happens when the Most High take away your food? Huh? What happens when the Most High take away your food? Right? Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? What happens when the Most High take his money? What happens when the Most High take that bag? You see what I'm saying? What happens when the Most High take that bag? When the Most High takes all the things that you are comfortable with, that you are comforted in. What happens? What happens when he takes and disturbs your way of life? You see what I'm saying? What do you believe in then? What do you trust in then? You see what I'm saying? Ain't gonna be no trust. Ain't gonna be no faith. You see what I'm saying? And them y'all 2/3 out here is gonna be demolished. It's gonna be demolished because judgment begins. It starts in the house of Yahawah. It starts in the house of Israel, man. That's how this goes. Verse 7, it says, Now they have known that all things whatsoever thou hast given me are of thee. You see? From the prophecies, to the promises, to the covenants, everything that's preached, only the believers are going to know that this truly came from the Most High. You see what I'm saying? We seeing who believes and who don't in these days, man. We're seeing who believes and who don't believe in these days, man. When you go and remove the book of Hebrews, that shows your faith right there. That shows your faith right there. When you say that Yahawah didn't do the miracles that's written in this book that you say you believe in, that shows your faith right there, man. That shows your faith. That shows your faith. You see what I'm saying? That shows your faith. And you ain't got no faith out here. Y'all niggas ain't got no faith out here. These crackers ain't got no faith out here. They ain't got no faith. Because all he's got to do is shake something. All he got to do is send a tornado this way. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. All you got to do is put some demons on you, and you'll start wanting to overdose. And then all the family members will say, why, God? Why'd you take her? Why'd you take her away? Evil men understand not judgment. You see what I'm saying? Verse 8. It says, For I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me. The words which thou gavest me, man. But so-called chief priest Eleazar wants to say, if it don't say what thus saith the Lord, then it's not from the Lord. What the fuck? What the fuck you talking about? You not fit. You're not fit to be preaching this word, man. You're not fit to be preaching this word. Like I said, it's gonna be shown what your faith is in these last days, man, in these final hours, when shit gets real out here, you're gonna understand. You're gonna understand. You're gonna understand. Yeah, all you crackers out here looking at me sideways, y'all gonna understand. You see what I'm saying? Everybody gonna understand in that day what you really believe in. You know what I'm saying? You got these jokers over in India, these Elamites. They burning their gods. They tossing their gods over in the sea, over in the ocean, over in the lakes. You know what I'm saying? They dumping their gods. They false idols. They dumping them jokers. Why? Because they know these things can't save them. They know these things can't save them. You know what I'm saying? They know these things can't save them, man. Right? It says, for I have given unto them the words which thou gavest me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I came out of thee. They received them. They received them. That's what's going to happen. That's how you know who's the elect. That's how you know. They will receive the words. You see what I'm saying? That I came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. What did Yahawah do for these people who would believe? He prayed for them. He said, I pray for them. I pray for them. I pray not for the world, but for them which thou hast given me, for they are thine. What the scriptures say from the beginning. From the beginning. You see what I'm saying? From the beginning. And all mine are thine, and thine are mine, and I am glorified in them. You see what I'm saying? I am glorified in them. All right? So let's go back to 2nd Esdras, man. Let's go back to 2nd Esdras. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 7. 2nd Esdras chapter 7 verse 42. It says, he answered me and said, this present life is not the end, where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Yeah, we them prophets of doom, boy. Yeah, we out here. Yeah, we out here. Them prophets of doom, baby. Yeah. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of immortality for to come, wherein corruption is rest, wherein corruption is past. Wherein corruption is past. Ain't gonna be no more corruption, man. What? It says that the corruptible must put on incorruptible. You see what I'm saying? Corruptible must put on the incorruptible. You see? Right? Verse 44 says, intemperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off. Righteousness is grown. The truth is sprung up. The truth is sprung up. The truth is sprung up. See what I'm saying? The truth is sprung up, bro. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed. Ain't nobody gonna be able to walk up out of this. You ain't walking out of this unscathed. No. You're gonna have to deal. You're gonna have to deal with this shit that's coming. You're gonna have to deal with this shit that's coming. It says, then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gonna watch the elect. Y'all gonna see the elect. And the elect gonna be good out here. The elect gonna be straight. The elect are gonna be straight. They're gonna be just fine. Just fine. As a matter of fact, let me grab that. Let's go to Isaiah. Y'all don't want these scriptures, man. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 65. Isaiah 65 verse 12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. Nah, your ass drove off. You see what I'm saying? Because when I called, ye did not answer. And when I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes. But did evil before mine eyes. And did choose that wherein I delighted not. Therefore, thus saith Yahawah power, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. You see what I'm saying? Like ye shall be thirsty. The elect don't be straight out here, man. The elect don't be Gucci, as they like to say. The elect are gonna be Gucci out here. Gonna be good. While everybody gonna be bugging out their minds. While everybody gonna be bugging out their minds. Yeah, the elect are gonna be straight, man. But ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Y'all gonna be ashamed. Y'all gonna be ashamed when your fridges stop running. When your fridges stop running, and all your food start getting dainty. And all your food start getting spoiled. Y'all gonna understand, man. Y'all gonna understand. And you're gonna be ashamed. See what I'm saying? It said, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. That famine is coming, man. That famine is coming. Get ready. Get ready. Because it's going to be twofold. It's going to be twofold. You're going to have a famine of bread out here, then you're going to have a famine of the word out here. You're going to have a famine of bread out here, then you're going to have a famine of the word out here. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have a famine of bread out here, and you're going to have a famine of the word out here. The prophets ain't going to be out here on the four corners of the earth. The prophets ain't going to be out here on the street corners warning the people for too long, man. It ain't going to be happening. It ain't going to be happening forever, man. It's not going to be happening forever. You see what I'm saying? My servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. But ye shall be thirsty. The waters ain't coming no more. The waters ain't coming no more. The waters, the word ain't coming no more neither. You see what I'm saying? It's twofold. It's twofold. It's twofold. Gross darkness to people. Everybody gonna be in darkness. Everybody gonna be in darkness. Ain't nobody gonna know what the fuck to do out here. Ain't nobody gonna know. Ain't nobody gonna know, man. You see what I'm saying? Let's get Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. Let's do that there. Let's do that there. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. Wisdom and knowledge. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. But don't nobody want these scriptures, man. Don't nobody want this word. Don't nobody want these prophecies, man. Don't nobody want this work. Don't nobody want this work. Don't nobody want this work. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahawah is his treasure. The fear of Yahawah is his treasure. You see what I'm saying? And only the elect are going to fear. Only the elect are going to have the correct fear in that day, man. Only the elect are going to have the correct fear. Because these jokers ain't about that. Y'all ain't about this. Y'all not about this. You see what I'm saying? Y'all enjoyed your 4th of July, your so-called Independence Day. Y'all enjoyed that shit. Y'all enjoyed that shit. You enjoyed the firecrackers and all that bullshit. You enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. But that shit's coming to an end, man. Let's go back to 2nd Ezra chapter 9. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 8, it says, shall be preserved from the said perils. That's the elect. That's the elect, like I just got in Isaiah chapter 65. They shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land, and within my borders, for I have sanctified them from me from the beginning. Then shall they be in pitiful case. Then shall they be in pitiful case. And y'all gonna be in pitiful case, man. Y'all gonna be in pitiful case. Boy, when that food shortage come, baby. When that food shortage come, oh, nigga. When that food shortage comes, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. Shall dwell in torments. Don't judge me. Only God can judge. Who are you to judge? Don't judge. See what I'm saying? Y'all want to hear the words of the prophets. Let's keep going. Verse 10, it says, for such as in their life have received benefits, have received benefits, have received benefits. You see what I'm saying? Have received benefits and have not known me. You see what I'm saying? That I got a personal relationship with God. I got a personal relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? He's my Jesus is my husband. Jesus is my husband. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be caught out here, boy. Y'all gonna be caught out here. Yo. And have not known me. Verse 11, it says, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised. Understood not, but despised. The same must know it after death by pain. Gross darkness to people is on its way, man. Gross darkness is about to show up out here. Ain't gonna be no wisdom, ain't gonna be no truth, ain't gonna be no knowledge. Everything gonna be shut down. They're gonna lock this bitch down, and y'all ain't gonna know what the fuck's going on. Y'all ain't gonna know what the fuck. And all these so-called Christians out here is about to get that juice. They're about to get that juice, and they're about to get that tag. They're about to get that tag, that charagma. That charagma, right up in their ass. Boy, they're gonna get in their right hand and in their forehead. They're gonna line up. They're gonna line up. Why? Because there ain't no faith out here. There ain't no faith out here. They're gonna say, here, come and get this. You're gonna have subsidies. You're gonna have your food stamps. You're gonna have all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get your food. You're gonna get whatever you want. Just get this jab. You know what I'm saying? Just get this jab, just get this mark. Just get this chip. See what I'm saying? Just get this chip. Watch what happens. Ain't gonna be no fake. Ain't gonna be no fake. Verse 8, it says, this is Isaiah chapter 33, verse 8, it says, the highways lie waste. The highways lie waste. The highways lie waste. You see what I'm saying? The highways lie waste. Wayward men ceaseth. The wayfaring man ceaseth. He hath broken the covenant. He hath broken the covenant. He hath despised the cities. He regardeth no man. Esau about to come down on y'all, man. Esau about to come down on y'all. The word's about to come down from Amalek. And all y'all jokers about to feel the pain. All y'all jokers about to feel the pain, man. Let's go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, and let's get that. Let's get that. Y'all ain't ready for what's coming, man. Y'all ain't ready for the destruction that's on its way, dude. Y'all ain't prepared. Y'all ain't prepared. Your children gonna be destroyed out here. Your children gonna be destroyed out here. Y'all don't understand. Your children gonna be destroyed. But they that have loathed my law, bruh. But they that have loathed my law. Revelation chapter 12, verse 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath. Having great wrath. These Edomites gonna come down and they're gonna tear some shit up. They're gonna tear some shit up, man. Having great wrath because he knows that he has but a short time. Ain't no time left for him. That's why he's acting the way he acting. That's why he's going on hyperdrive. That's why he's got this thing called Project Warp Speed. Yeah, Warp Speed, because he know he ain't got much time, man. He ain't got much time left. The chariots is coming. He sees it coming. He sees the destruction coming. He got his bunkers together, man. He's ready to let loose. He is ready to let loose. He is ready to let loose. See what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand. He is ready to let loose. All these jokers about to let loose on y'all. They about to let loose on y'all, man. Let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 13. Let's get that, man. Let's get that, man. Isaiah chapter 13. Isaiah chapter 13, verse 14. It says, and it shall be as the chased roe. As the chased roe. And as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people. They shall every man turn to his own people. You're going to have these Moabites turn back to their own people. These so-called Chinese, they're going to turn back to their own people. These Ammonites, these Japanese, they're going to turn back to their own people. These Elamites, these so-called East Indians, they're going to turn back to their own people. Everybody going to turn back to their own people, and it's about to get real out here for every single one of y'all. For every single one of y'all. Every single last one of y'all, man. It says, and it shall be as the chased roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone to his own land. That's why you got all these Chinese going back home. Because they know the destruction's coming in this bitch. They know the destruction's coming here. That's why you got all these Pakistanis walking back home. They going right back on the boat, and they going back home. Because they know the time is coming. They know the time is coming. They know Babylon the Great is about to fall. They know ain't no more happiness and no more greatness amongst America. Ain't no more greatness here. That's why they keep talking about making America great. This bitch ain't getting great no more. It ain't getting great. Verse 15, it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And everyone that is joined with them shall fall by the sword. This is a message to all you 2/3 niggas. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians. This is a message to y'all. This is a message to y'all. This is a message to y'all. Don't y'all hold hands with these crackers. Don't y'all hold hands with these Edomites. Don't hold hands with them, because it's about to be your ass. It's about to be your ass. Stop clinging on to America. Stop clinging on to Babylon the Great, because this place is going down, and you about to go down with it. You are about to go down with it. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Everyone that is joined with them shall fall by the sword, man. That's why scripture says, it says, though hand join in hand, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. The wicked shall not be unpunished. You see what I'm saying? How they going to be punished? It says, verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their children going to be dashed to pieces before their very eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled. Yeah, jokers going to run to your houses. Jokers going to have a field day. They're going to have a field day. They see shit up in your house. They going to take that. They going to take it. They going to take it. They going to roll up in your house and they going to take that. It says, and their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. And their wives ravished. You women about to be towed up out here. You women about to be towed up out here, man. It says, and their wives ravished. It's about to get deadly out here. It's about to get deadly. You see what I'm saying? It's about to get deadly. It says their children shall be dashed to pieces. To pieces. To pieces. Before their very eyes. It says their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. It says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Who's the Medes? Who are the Medes? Yo, bro, who's the Medes? That's the Russians. That's the Russians. It says, behold, I shall stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. These Russians ain't gonna give a fuck about your trinkets. They ain't gonna give a fuck about how much money you got. They don't give a fuck about how much gold you got, how much silver you got. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. These Russians about to tear shit up, man. The Medes is about to be stirred. The Medes is about to be stirred, bro. Verse 18, it says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. The young men to pieces. To pieces, bro. What does it say up in verse 16? It says their children shall be dashed to pieces. Then it's saying their young ones too. And yo, man, when the Most High unleashes, it's going to be an unleashment. It's going to be unleashed. It's going to be unleashed. Why? Because they have loathed my law. They have loathed my law. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms. Right? Oh, let me go back. Let me go back. It says their bows also shall dash the young men in pieces, and they shall have no pity. And they shall have no pity. And they shall have no pity upon the fruit of the womb. They ain't going to have no pity on these babies. They ain't going to have no pity on your babies. They ain't gonna have no pity on your babies. They gonna dash them too. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. Why does it keep talking about these kids? Why does it keep talking about these kids? It's gonna be death out here. It's gonna be death. Verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, America the great, America the great, the glory of kingdoms, the best, the greatest country in the world, right? The greatest country in the world, right? The greatest country in the world, right? Not just the city, the world, Craig. You see what I'm saying? And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It's going to be bloody and it's going to be a lot of fire. It's going to be a lot of fire. It's going to be a lot of fire. Let's go to Jeremiah. Let's hit Jeremiah chapter 25 and 5. Let's hit that. Salaki. Got that mixed up. let's go to Jeremiah chapter 5. Oh, I'm bugging. I'm bugging out here. Switch this up. Alright, I got my precepts all mixed up. Alright. Here we go. Isaiah 25:5. Isaiah chapter 25, verse 5. It says, thou shalt bring down the noise of strangers. It says, thou shalt bring down the noise of strangers. As the heat in a dry place. Even the heat with the shadow of a cloud. Even the heat as the shadow of a cloud. Yeah, you're going to see that mushroom cloud, boy. You're going to see that mushroom cloud, man. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And the Most High's elect, are going to be beamed up. The Most High's elect are going to be beamed up out here. They're going to be beamed up. They ain't going to have to see that judgment. They're going to have to see that destruction. Oh, they're going to see it, but they ain't going to have to be a part of that. They ain't going to have to be a part of that. Y'all going to be a part of that. Y'all going to be a part of that. Boy, it says, thou shalt bring down the noise of strangers as the heat in a dry place, even the heat with the shadow of a cloud. The branch of the terrible ones shall be brought low. The branch of the terrible ones shall be brought low. Who them terrible ones? Who them terrible ones? Esau, motherfucking Edom. Esau, Edom. That's the terrible ones. That's the terrible ones. The house of wicked. The house of the wicked. Let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms. Let's go to Psalms. Chapter 73. The house of the wicked. Let's go to Psalm 73. Verse 12. It says, behold, these are the ungodly who prosper in the world. They increase in riches, man. They increase in riches. They increase in riches, man. They increase in riches. America ain't gonna last long, boy. America is not gonna last long, baby. America is not gonna last long. America is not gonna last long, man. Yo, Esau was shook. Esau was shook when I said that. Esau was shook when I said that. Drove off with his bike. Edom shook. Proverbs 24:7. Proverbs chapter 24:7 says, wisdom is too high for a fool. And Esau was shook right there. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's go to Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah. Let's talk about America the Great real quick. Come on, let's talk. Let's talk about America the Great. Let's see what's coming for this place. Let's see what's coming for the happy place. What's coming for America? Let's see. Jeremiah chapter 51. Verse 6, and it says, flee out of the midst of Babylon. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. America about to be destroyed, man. Flee out of the midst of Babylon. And deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity. Be not cut off in her iniquity. Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of Yahawah's vengeance. For this is the time of Yahawah's vengeance, man. It's about to get deadly. It's about to get deadly, man. He will render unto her recompense. It says Babylon has been a golden cup. Babylon has been a golden cup. in the Most High Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. That made all the earth drunken. You got a McDonald's in every country, every continent except Antarctica. How the fuck? How does that make sense? A McDonald's in fast food in every nation. Huh? You got these Muslims. They women is twerking now. They women is twerking now. You see what I'm saying? They women twerking. You can't tell me that this world is not drunken off of Esau's juice, boy. You can't tell me that. Babylon has been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Therefore the nations are mad. Therefore the nations are mad. And they're coming for blood. And they're coming for blood. Real soon, all them cannons is about to face right here on America. It's about to be ground zero up in this bitch. It's about to be ground zero up in this bitch. It says Babylon has been a golden cup. A golden cup in Yahweh's hand and made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, and therefore the nations are mad. Therefore the nations are mad. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take bomb for her pain. Take bomb for her pain. How many stimulus you gonna run through here? How many stimulus? How many stimulus checks? How many stimulus checks can you push in this place? You can't print enough paper. You can't print enough paper. How many stimulus you gonna have, man? Take bomb for her pain. Huh? It says, if so she may be healed. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let her go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. Even to the skies, man. Where can we get a precept on that? Where can we get a precept on that, huh? Let's go to Revelation. Let's go to Revelations. Y'all ain't ready for this, man. Y'all ain't ready for this. Every single one of y'all want to say y'all Christians until this book is opened up. Revelations chapter 18, verse 4. And it says, and I've heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. Come out of her, my people. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Indians, y'all need to come out of this place, man. Come out of her, my people. And be ye separate. And be ye separate. It says, come out of her, my people, and be ye separate. That ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And the plagues is going to be unfathomable. Unfathomable. As the shadow of a great cloud. Y'all about to see the nukes. Y'all about to see the nukes. Y'all about to see the nukes. The famine's coming. The famine's coming. The water shortages. The food shortages. The water shortages. Y'all about to see that shit. Y'all about to see that shit. It says for her plagues, and receive not of her plagues, for her sins have reached unto heaven. And Yahweh has remembered her iniquities. And he remembered every single thing that went down in America the Great. He remembers every single thing that went down in this country. Every single thing. Every single thing. Huh? Reward her, even as she rewarded you. Reward her even as she has rewarded you. And they don't want to deal with that part. They don't want to deal with the recompense. They don't want to deal with the payback. They don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with that. That's why they got critical race theory. That's why they got that shit. That's why they got critical race theory. Well, this ain't no fucking theory. This is fact. This is fact. I don't need your waves. I don't need your waves, Jacob. I need you to wake the fuck up and repent. Because time is short. Time is short. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. and the cup that she has filled to her double. Is not Babylon the great cup, a golden cup in Yahweh's hand? Huh? It's not Babylon a great golden cup in Yahweh's hand that's been filled up with iniquities. That has been filled up with iniquities. How much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously, right? And lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she says in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. But y'all about to see sorrow around here. Y'all about to see sorrow out in these parts. Y'all about to see sorrow out in these streets. Y'all about to see sorrow. Y'all about to see some sorrow. Y'all about to see some real shit. Y'all about to know what it's like to be afraid. Y'all gonna know what it's like to be hiding in your basement. Y'all gonna know what that shit feel like. Y'all gonna know what it feel like to be a Negro out here running for his goddamn life. Y'all gonna know that shit. Y'all gonna know it. Y'all gonna know that. Now ain't the time to be playing around with that shit. Yo, the plagues are coming. The plagues are coming. It says, therefore shall her plague come in one day. In one day. Death and mourning and famine. Death and mourning and famine. Death and mourning and famine. And she shall be utterly burned with fire. That's the crescendo. That's the crescendo. Yeah, you're going to see the peak of it. You're going to see the climax. Y'all going to see the climax. It's going to be that fire. It's going to be that fire. That's what's coming. That's what's coming for Babylon the motherfucking great. And it shall be burned with fire, for strong is Yahawah who judgeth her. Strong is the Most High who judgeth this bitch. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying. I pray this was edifying, man. You know what I'm saying? Because Jake is still out here. Jake is still out here. Still playing games. Alright, I'm gonna say call Halayimlah. Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Yahawashi. Shalom to the Yakim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Yahweh that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and blessings to you all. Barak Athar. Shalom.